More than $1 million spent on security protection for DeKalb County's indicted CEO.
You're taking an officer off the street for 24 hours a day.
New at 6, the critics who say it is not only a financial drain, but a safety risk for county residents. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jovita Moore.
I'm Justin Farmer, and a Channel 2 Action News investigation first exposed round-the-clock security at the home of indicted DeKalb CEO Burrell Ellis, even when he's not there. And now records are showing that security has already cost taxpayers more than $1 million. New at 6, investigative reporter Jody Fleischer live with what Ellis critics say that security is costing everybody paying taxes. Jody.
Justin, the DeKalb CEO began that 24-hour security here at his Stone Mountain home on January 7th, the very day he learned he was under criminal investigation for public corruption. Now he can find out who's lurking near his home even when he isn't here, making his house the most protected in DeKalb County.
This is arguably the safest cul-de-sac in DeKalb County, with a full-time sworn police officer keeping watch at all times over CEO Burrell Ellis's home.
Well, obviously the officers feel like it's a waste of resources. That's one officer that's not out answering calls.
As Fraternal Order of Police President, DeKalb Officer Jeff Wiggs is allowed to speak up for others who cannot. He says the 24-hour security ties up 3 8-hour shifts every day, usually from the police department's TAC team.
Anytime you take an officer off a detail such as TAC, I mean, that's their primary job is traffic enforcement.
Recorder's Court Chief Judge Nellie Withers was wondering why county ticket numbers are so low.
It certainly affects the county's revenue bottom line.
She says a conservative estimate of 15 tickets per shift per day equals more than 8,000 tickets missing so far this year. Average cost, $200 apiece.
And that includes anything that's going to be a not guilty, a dismissal, a warning.
It's a whopping $1.6 million in lost revenue. And she's had to dismiss some cases because the officers can't come to court.
I'd call out an officer's name and have to reset a bunch of cases. Well, where is this officer? Because, I mean, they're very good about coming to court, this particular unit. And they'd say, well, he's on CEO detail.
Which the officers say they cannot leave under any circumstances.
Safest street in DeKalb County.
In fact, there haven't been any burglaries in the immediate area where the officers sit. But we found 42 burglaries within just 1 mile of the CEO's home.
And I bet it's also incredibly frustrating for the officer who's hearing the calls on his radio, knowing that he's maybe a couple of streets away, but he can't go do anything about it.
Ellis first took office back in 2009 and canceled his full-time security after just 2 months. He reinstated it in January, the very day investigators raided his home with search warrants in a public corruption probe.
Even the citizens are raising eyebrows, and it's going to continue to add up until we stop this waste of time and money.
Now, back in January, Ellis originally told us he requested this patrol because of high traffic volume here on the cul-de-sac. Today, a spokesperson said it was actually because of some security concerns that came up at the CEO's house, but she wouldn't reveal any specifics on those. And they said that the timing of all of this, on the day of the search warrant, was just pure coincidence. Reporting live in Stone Mountain, Jody Fleischer, Channel 2 Action News.
Be sure to go to WSBTV.com for a closer look at that crime map. We have also posted an interactive link where you can check out crimes by entering specific addresses throughout DeKalb and Gwinnett counties.